Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me today on this Saturday. I want to introduce you to a new office that we have now in Mamaroneck. Literally, we received the certificate of occupancy this week. So we shall be open for acupuncture, physical therapy, pain management. From next week, we start acupuncture at this office. It's very conveniently located on Boston Post Road. And of course, we are in Scarsdale in the Apple Bank Plaza on Central Avenue, 1075 Central Avenue. So if you have any needs, any pain or discomfort, please feel free to, contact us for your needs. As you do this program, make sure that you are not overstretching or, working through your pain. Pain is always an indication that you may have some underlying problem which you can worsen. So only do as much as you can. Consult your physician. If you feel like you can't do something, don't do it. Better to get investigated and figured out what is wrong with you before you start any kind of exercise program. So with that caveat, we will start with a very simple thing which does not cause any discomfort to you. It will just bring peace and to your mind, and it will calm your busy mind. Practice this in your daily life whenever you have time or whenever you feel like you are stuck or feeling anxious. Even 3 deep breaths will calm your nervous system down. So all you have to do is sit in a comfortable chair or couch or lay down, or even stand up, or if you're walking, you can just lower your eyes. You don't have to close your eyes. You can even keep your eyes open and focus on your breathing is a way to meditate. So whatever you feel comfortable, do that, and we will do our little calming meditation before we start any movement of our body, and then we will end it. So you can put your hands in a mudra like this, with 2 thumbs touching each other, or you can just put it lightly on your lap, whatever you feel like you can do. This is the good position for me, so that's what I'm going to do. And then I put a yoga block between my 2 feet, or you can put it on top, whatever makes you. This gives me a good right angle. Not every chair is made for every person. Some do not give you a good, there's like you're more aligned sometimes when you use a block or something else to place under your feet. So you get that evaluated too. And as we age, we also lose height, which changes how we fit on various furniture. So we have body awareness. Most of the time, I say we do more harm to ourselves than anybody or any other thing can do to us. So having body awareness, not plowing through pain, always is going to be more beneficial to your body in the long run. So find a good, comfortable position and lower your eyelids and take a deep breath and let it out. Do another one the same way. And a third one. Then just shake, get your hair all like whatever you wanted, behind your ears or whatever, scratch your nose, scratch your face, and then settle down into calmness. Then just focus on your breathing. Usually I do my yoga sessions from my home or from my garden. If it wasn't raining today and it was like going to be like it is going to be on Sunday, I could have done it from my yard, which I love to do in the spring and summertime. But you can just imagine my yard because some of you are joining us from previous sessions. My yard, I do it under my favorite plum tree. It has kind of reddish leaves, and it has this branch. It's kind of like a straight line from which I can hang many bird feeders. And right behind me, usually I fill the bird feeders up with seed, sunflower seed. And many birds flock to it, actually wait for me to come to the yard every morning for filling their feeders up with seed, placing some peanuts for them, and filling up my other sweat feeder with some sweat. And basically, I provide a buffet for my birds. And I'm graced with cardinals and chickadees, and blue jays, and woodpeckers, and nuthatches. And it's a good beginning to my day with calmness, and just looking out to my yard. And I encourage all of you to find an activity that will get you connected to nature and less with electronics. To start your day, to end your day, to find a few moments during the day to appreciate everything that we have. And taking a few moments each day to notice your breath, not judging it that you can't breathe well or feeling anxious, but just noticing the breath of air going into your lungs and then exhalation, inhalation and exhalation. How much we take our body for granted, and only when we have some pain or discomfort, come back to give it some attention. Don't do that. Make sure that you pay daily attention to your brain, your breathing, to your various body parts, how they move, whether there are any restrictions. So to move each joint if you can daily, from your fingertips to your toes. Every little body part needs your attention. You can start counting. 1, 2, 3, inhale. 1, 2, 3, exhale. And you will have a wave that you can imagine in your brain. Up with inhalation, going down with exhalation, going up again with inhalation, down with exhalation. Count in your mind. Just focus on that wave that you are seeing, going up, down. And when other thoughts come to your brain that cause you to be stressed or to think about all that you have to do today or tomorrow or next week, remember, you can always go back to the safe place of your breathing. Find refuge in your own thoughts and not feel pressured by anyone or any circumstance. Just going back to your breath, knowing that everything you need is inside of you already. Once you know that, then you will have less attachments and expectations of what other people should or shouldn't do. You will find contentment. Know everything you need already inside you. There are the wonderful people in Yonkers Public Library, and nursing, and they're all there to help you, your needs. When you call them, people are there in the community to help you. You are never alone. It's a phone call away from everybody. So take this time to not focus on your stressors, but focus on the thankfulness for every minute that we have. Recently had a lot of deaths in my family and in my patients' families. Also remembered the joys of births and birthdays and those advancements. Eventually, we have to find contentment in our heart, mind. Make this a practice daily, just noticing your breath, noticing that wave going up and down, counting with inhalation, counting down with exhalation. One, two, three. One, two, one, two, three. One, two, three. Breathing and relaxing, knowing that you are covered in light and enlightenment, all the beautiful prayers and love that surrounds you, and send out a prayer and love to anyone you know right now. Tell them in your heart that you love them, that you pray for their well-being and happiness. So many good things happen when we stay quiet, focus on our breath. Fortunately, our society always wants us to go, go, go. The time we get up to the time we go to bed, we're always doing something, paying bills, writing notes, writing emails, just take a few breaths each day and calm down. Notice all the beauty that is around us. Now, when you open your eyes soon, notice something and just you will get a different experience after having your eyes closed for a while. The lights will be like supercharged. So enjoy that transitory moment of happiness. And feel calm. Did about 10 minutes of meditation. Slowly try to increase it. When you are practicing, you can put a timer or something that helps you, increase your length of meditation. And you will see that you will be able to do it for longer. I remember first time when I started meditation when I was 15 years old. I couldn't even close my eyes for 2 minutes, and by end of 1 month of doing every day, could easily do it for 30 minutes without any problem. But it takes time to get to that point. So be patient with yourself, your mind, your body. Training always takes time. So this is kind of like a training for you. Now, just move your head slowly to the right, to the left, just loosening up your neck. It's very tight in the neck. You can use your left hand and just hold on to the chair. Use your right just to spread out your neck a little bit, not too much. Get up, do it again. Get up. Breathe in and breathe out as you stretch. Then switch to the other side. Breathe in, then breathe out as you go to the other side. So feel maybe it's a little bit more tougher to do it, but then it just gets easier. Do it 3 or 4 times at your own pace. Feel your neck muscles here stretching gently, and then bring your hands. Then look to the right, bring it to center, look to the left, bring it to center, again to the right, feel the stretch, bring it to center, go to the left, into center, look up, and look down. Center, look up, bring to center, look down. Look to the side, up, bring to center, look to the other side, up, bring to the center. Use your eyes. You're exercising your eye muscles as well when you do that. Bring to center, look diagonally down, bring to center, look diagonally down, bring to center. And if you can do this, put your arms up, your fingers pointing to your eyes, then look with the eyes and move your neck to the right, bring to center, move your neck to the left, bring to center. This is a great exercise for side-to-side neck movement. Do it in Indian dancing, believe it or not. In Bharatanatyam, it's great for your neck. Now, bring your arms up and bring your chin back. And And then see, bring it back to neutral and bring your neck back, holding your arms up. Then you can bring it up and bring it to center. Holding your chin back. This is going to exercise some very small muscles in your shoulder, joint, and neck. There are tiny muscles and then there are big muscles. We are focusing on the tiny muscles. Let's do that 2 times. Back slowly. Do everything as slowly as you can, because there is much benefit for doing it slowly, and you will hurt your body less. And then for another movement, bring your arms out, hold it like this. Take a deep breath, and then as you bring it up, let it go. Take a deep breath, and then dive down, holding your feet, looking up, then looking down, bringing it up to prayer position, touching your forehead, touching your heart, and bringing it down. We'll do it again. Bring it up, prayer position, dive down, hold your feet, you're able to, up, look down, up, prayer position, touching your forehead, your heart, and then bringing it down. Let's do it one more time. Bringing it up and diving down, touching your feet, giving them love, caressing your little toes in your toes, then bring it back. This is Surya Namaskar, and we can do it many, many times. Sometimes we can do it 25 to 100 times. Standing up, doing this, down, touching your feet, up, bringing it down, bringing it up, touching your feet, and then bring it. So you can do standing up or you can do it sitting down, and it has lots of benefits. Improves your hip joint flexibility, your spine. It helps your shoulders and arms. So do this as much as you can. Now we are going to go. Simple exercise you can do with the blocks or anything like that is you can just squeeze with your feet and you can feel your inner thigh muscles contract. Okay, so coordinate with breathing. Okay, when you are contracting, exhale. So inhale, and then press with your feet. Feel your inner thigh muscles contract. Exhale, then relax. As you're exhaling, you can contract. Okay, try that again. Breathe in, and as you're exhaling, contract everything and release. Inhale, contract, and then release. I actually close my eyes so I can really focus on my inner thigh muscles and my feet. So you can do a simple thing, as simple as putting a block between your feet, and you can do this simple exercise. You can also use the block to like feel stretches because you have something to push against. So you can use this and then do a movement like that. It will also help your inner thigh muscles. We are focusing a lot on these muscles here on your thigh today. And so let's do this. Hold, hold, hold. If I was standing, I would do it like this. sitting, so you can do it as sitting also and get similar benefits. Of course, you get a lot more benefits if you can do it standing up, but whatever you are able to do, you should do it. And then you can bring it back to neutral, and we can put our feet in this manner, bringing our inner thigh close and locking our knees together. So whenever we open a lot, we can also close things and relax our muscles this way. It's like a natural tendency. We can do a little bit of movement here so we don't get any cramps or anything like that. We just take care of our body even as we exercise. So here we go. I'm going to do a little bit of warrior stances, and you can use the block in this case to put your knees and then hold your arms up in this fashion, looking at your middle fingers. Hold it. Today we are kind of doing some yin poses, just holding things for a while and breathing through it. And then we can bring our left arm up, bring our right arm down, looking at our middle finger. Then bringing it back to warrior pose. And bringing it down. Up. And bringing it down. The same thing we can do on this side. First, get your stance all correct. Make sure you are properly aligned. Okay. Arms up, making sure you're looking at both. Sometimes we don't know what we are doing with the back arm. So looking at both middle fingers. So we are in a straight line, holding it, feeling it in our arms, and bringing right arm up, left arm down, and looking at our hand like it is the sun or the moon shining down on us, bringing it back to neutral position, and then bringing it. How beautiful is this? Small movement. And bringing it back to center, and bringing it apart, and bringing it down. So the block has us to do this deep movement of asana thigh. Okay? And I'm going to move the block away. Now I'm going to do the figure 4, which is really good for the sciatic nerve and for our buttocks. Use your right arm, put your right leg on your left above your knee, so not to hurt your knee, and then just use your right hand to just gently push down on your thigh muscle and feel the opening of your hip joint. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just down. Same thing here, bring it up, keeping this foot in alignment and also taut, not loosey-goosey. Taut, and keep this left hand on your left side, pushing it down, feeling the opening of your hip joint. I hope you're feeling these while you're doing it. Close your eyes to really feel intensely the opening. Do it again, breathe in, and as you press down, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. You can also do this now. Again, you can make a movement, back and forth, back and forth. This movement, hold it, hold it. You are sitting on the floor, you can do it like that. If you're sitting on a chair, and this is not that wide like I showed you before. This is just a gentle opening. Also bring your body forward, bring it forward, and then bring it back, forward, bring it back. Such a nice position, so calming and not so hard to do. Back to the center, and you've done a lot of hip opening, and especially inner thigh exercise muscles. Our inner thighs can get weak because our quadriceps take a lot of exercise when we walk, but inner thighs we don't get that much exercise, so they can get inner thigh and hamstrings can get tight. So let's do some more shoulder exercises. We did a few before, but we can do a few more. Then we can hold the chair with our left hand, move our right hand up and over, hold, then bring it down. You can use the left, hold, look up, look down, get your neck also exercise if you want. Hold and bring it down. And breathe in, breathe out. Now just like you're doing a chair pose, you will hold your arms as high or as low as you want, keeping your fingers wide open, like you're holding the earth on your head, like that. Hold it if you have a lot of tightness in your shoulders. Lower it, hold it, lower it gently, keeping it out there, keeping it out there. Let's do it again. Holding it like you're holding a ball. Like make your fingers like you're holding a ball on top of your head. Just imagining a big ball. I have a big ball here. I can get the ball. Great to exercise from my office because I have so many things. You can use ball to go right and left, but you can also imagine the ball in your head, even bigger than this one. Okay? Let's move our shoulders back, the circular motion, and then move it forward. Oiling our joints, top to bottom, and we will do important exercise for our spine now. Just rotating it to the side. This is rather a nice exercise for chair. Breathing out, breathing in, bringing it to center, then going to the right side, holding it, looking at trees for me, and then bringing it back. And breathing out, rotating our spine, Our spine is not a rod. It is made of many small vertebrae that articulate and have movement. And we just have to rotate things, keep everything well oiled. Perfect. So we've done our shoulder joint, do a little bit movement of shoulder joint because it has so much mobility. We can bring our right arm, hold it with our left, and open our right hand fingers like this and left hand also so we can get exercise for our little finger joints. And then we'll do the same thing for the other side. You may find differences between one side or the other. That is not unusual. We are mostly right-handed, and so some muscles are more developed on one side versus the other. The idea is not to forget about the other muscles and always keep them mobilized and taken care of. Now, we're going to do one last exercise for the shoulders. We're going to bring our arms up and in this fashion, holding on to our elbows and then just diving down from our hip joint, resting tummy on the thigh, then bringing it up and then taking a deep breath and then diving down, we let the breath go and bring it up. Then change position now of your elbows, whatever was on top, bring it down and dive again. Bringing it up, bringing it down. Always coordinating with your breath. Coordinating with your breath gives you added advantages. All right. Take a few minutes. I would like to do the corpse pose. You can do it lying down if you're at home and you can do that. Just not thinking about breath, just relaxing in whichever way you want for a couple of minutes, and then we will be back in action. Because whenever we do exercise, we got to let go of everything also. You can open your. I want to thank you for your time and sharing your morning with me. And I hope we were able to achieve some of the goals that you may have had for the morning with your exercise routine. And keep exercising, keep meditating, keep taking care of your body, and you will see the benefits. Thank you. Hello?
Thank you, Dr. Heptulla. That was a really great session this morning. We're so grateful to you. If anybody wants to unmute right now and ask any questions or make any comments, now is the time. So in the private chat, Dr. Heptulla, someone asked about the green ball. If you can talk a little bit about the green ball. We had people join us later on in the workout, so sometimes people don't, hear everything.
So we use many different size balls for exercising different body parts. I'll show you some. We have a lot of equipment here, and in our other physical therapy place, it's like a mirror image of what we have. We have little balls for hand exercises. We have this yellow ball for, just moving it up for our shoulder joint. So in this fashion, we just use small things for exercise. You can use this ball to put it between your thigh muscles and squeeze. You can use it in the back. You sit more erect. I see the physical therapists all use it all the time, and they're sitting and doing their notes, keeping their bodies aligned. There's many exercises that you can do with this ball. Even I used to work at Montreal to make people sit on this ball and do their work. It's really good for balance, and you just have to be careful that you don't fall. And many of them were younger people, so it's much more safer. But you can use the ball for creating more balance in your body and little bouncy things like that. But just to do it carefully. And so, although we have all this other big equipment, but it doesn't cover all the exercises that you need when people come to us. They have carpal tunnel syndrome, they need smaller things, or they have, hip problems. So depending, we can put this ball even between our legs, and you exercise for our hamstrings. So it's hard to show everything that you can do with balls, but you can do with different size balls a lot of different exercises.